And a very good morning to you. Thursday, 25th of January 2024. The commemoration, or is it a feast, I don't know, of the conversion of St. Paul, or Saul of Tarsus. Yes, today is the day that we commemorate his conversion on the road to Damascus. Well, we're not going to Damascus today. A few little bits of shopping and then we can crack on with some work. And there's people been cracking on with some work around here. A little bit early for them at the moment, but there's a lot of renewal of drains. One of the advantages that Aix-le-Ferron has over towns like Saulnay is we've got a mains drainage system. You know, all the muck that you pour down the sink goes down the main sewer and comes down the hill to a treatment plant which is just up here on the left. Now, many of you will say, what's the fool talking about now? Well, a lot of very rural France simply doesn't have mains drainage. Most of the remote houses have what is charmingly described. There's the treatment works. Many of the remote houses have what's known as a fosse septic, or a septic tank if you like. They use a variety of systems. A lot of systems use separators that allow the clean water into the surrounding soil, and there's various systems. And it's not a big issue, but it's something to think about if you are looking at buying a house here. Are you on mains drains, or have you got a septic tank that you need to think about what you put down the toilet? And I'm not talking about what you're supposed to put down the toilet, but it affects the sort of cleaning agents you use, because a good septic tank needs lots of, I don't know, bacteria, micro bug things working away to reduce and convert what goes down the toilet. So when we go shopping, you will see that there's a section on the shelves where they sell products like toilet cleaner. You will see a section where there's cleaners that are suitable for septic tanks and cleaners that aren't. And the same applies with toilet tissue. There are some that are better for the septic tanks. Anyway, that's a charming subject, isn't it? It's just something to think about if you do decide that you're going to buy a house here. What goes down the drain? Where does it go to? Aix-le-Ferron, it goes to the treatment plant. Other towns, you need sufficient space, sufficient land for septic tanks. Anyway, the sun is coming up in the east. It's just over the horizon, which is good. You can see that it's just beginning to illuminate the church tower at Martizay. try to always bring the camera so that you can enjoy the views. Yeah, not much of a view this morning. Fog, brouillard. Okay, well, we can see the cows having their breakfast. But it's a sort of, yeah, foggy day. Well, more things to paint. Painting, of course, is the quick bit. The slow bit is doing all of the preparation for painting. And what I've been doing is pushing putty in where putty used to be, and putty has dried and fallen out. Yeah, but I'm going to knock it on the head because, well, I just made a silly mistake. Something that's supposed to be painted black, I grabbed the spray can and I sprayed it red. And when you start making silly mistakes like that, it's time to say enough, I think. But there we are. My hands stink of linseed oil now. Yeah. And, you know, if I finished everything tonight, I wouldn't have anything to do in the morning, would I?